Have you ever wondered why Connecticut is also nicknamed the Charter Oak State? The Connecticut Charter was the springboard for Connecticut's transition from a royal colony to a self-governing colony. So sit back, relax, and listen to one of the greatest legends of our state. Most of the permanent settlers who formed the colony of Connecticut were pilgrims from Great Britain. The pilgrims came to the New World for freedom and free expression of religion. Even though the arrival was met with sadness and harsh weather, they were determined to work hard and make a home in the New World. They thanked God for their freedom and safe arrival. The colonists built homes and called Connecticut their home. Charles II gave them the opportunity to become their own colony, independent of New York and Massachusetts. King Charles II granted Connecticut a royal charter acknowledging Connecticut as a colony. Connecticut's royal charter gave them the ability to establish its very own government. They had finally received this in writing. The Connecticut Charter gave the colonists the opportunity to be a self-governing colony. Connecticut was home and freedom to the colonists. They established new towns within the colony. The opportunities to expand were new and exciting. The colonists took pride in building their new home, Connecticut. Independence was the goal. But the independence of the Connecticut colony was threatened and made the colonists sad. Sir Edmund Andros, an appointed governor general sent by the King of England, wanted to take away the Connecticut charter. Andros threatened the colony with force if they did not turn over their charter to him. The British leaders threatened to split the Connecticut colony apart if they resisted the surrender of the charter. King James II felt the colonies needed to be under more of England's control. The colonists had a problem that could not be ignored. They gathered to see what could be done to keep their independence and right to be their own colony free of the king's ultimate interference. The colonists felt the charter received from King Charles II must be upheld. They were either going to surrender the charter or maintain their independence as a self-governing colony. Sir Edmund Andros met with the Connecticut Governor Robert Treat and the Assembly to remove the charter. The meeting went on past sundown. Since no electricity was around during that time, candles were lit to give light and keep the meeting going. The meeting continued with the Connecticut Assembly and the British representatives, each giving their speeches. Suddenly, the candles were blown out. When the candles were relighted, the Connecticut Charter was missing. What happened to the charter? As you can imagine, the British representatives were not happy. Sir Edmund Andros was not amused, but had other plans to attend to. The charter had been removed and was never returned to the meeting. But is this the end of the story? The mystery needed to be solved. In the end, Captain Joseph Wadsworth had removed the charter and hid it in a great oak tree when the candles were blown out. The colonists' plan was to keep their charter and maintain their independence as a New World colony. Connecticut remained a colony, expanded their territory, and was the 5th state to join the Union. Be proud of your state history.